Today we are back in the world of Necesse. We are going to be searching for a swampland today because this is the village-ordained quest that we've been given. We are leaving our amazing village behind with all of its updates and a little bit of workflow. We really just haven't gotten quite the villagers that I had aimed at. We have a blacksmith kind of automated and a little bit more our elder, we have a hunter, we have a couple of guards for the village, but there's not really much worth guarding here right now. So I think I'm just going to head to the north and seek out unknown lands. Maybe we will find a swamp somewhere up here. We've got like a snow village. After a brief set of failures, we did manage to find a swamp, but only shortly before Eleanor the Miner was arriving at the settlement. I know everyone thinks that it's funny that her name is Eleanor the Miner. But she's just a miner, guys. Like they call it a mine. So, yeah, we've got Eleanor the Miner here. Oh, look, there she is. Fraternizing with the townsfolk. Will you join my settlement? Okay, she just wants 382 coins, so we will take her because, honestly, just getting somebody getting minerals out of the earth, minerals, Marie, would be the most important task that lies ahead. Okay, so she is going to hang out. What does she actually do? Let's go ahead and see. I mean, I haven't managed to get someone to do this yet. We will assign work priorities. Eleanor the Miner. So, does she only come with me on expeditions? I mean, it doesn't say that she goes down in mines. Most of the colonists are indeed pretty cheap. How are you feeling? She has no bed, so she does need that. I want to send you on a mining trip. Okay, so I guess we need to send her on mining trips. That is honestly, slightly annoying, but alright, I'm willing to live with it. I will ask for some ivy ore, because we don't really have... Yeah, okay, alright. 275 coins for some ivy ore. Seems like a great pun opportunity. Oh, well. Okay, go Eleanor the Miner. I have no idea where she'll head. Probably to some other swamp somewhere. We did manage to locate a swamp very far south of us. Like, way over... And I've lost it again. It is somewhere way down there. Although her heading up there makes me think that maybe there's another one somewhere out here. I could have sworn it was down here. Ooh. This sounds like the old school RuneScape music. We have arrived at the swamp. Honestly, I'm right back home. There's something about a swamp that just says home to me. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that I live in Florida now just makes the swamp makes me feel right at home in the swamp. I used to think that swamps were evil. They aren't evil, though, I can confirm, so... Yeah, just to put that out there, a lot of people are afraid. No, the swamp actually has a lot of... Well, there's a lot of horrible things in swamps, too. I'm not going to lie. There's, sinkholes, and it's very bad for your property value, and there's all sorts of issues and problems. But, you'll learn to love the swamp because everywhere else it's getting worse every day. But, yeah, and there are snakes. There are actually snakes where I live now. Help, please send some help. So we're trying to get swamp shooters. Slimy launcher. Swamp shooters. So I guess these are swamp slimes. We need to find something that shoots at us. Is that it? No. Oh, it's an amphibian. Oh my god. Frog leg. How, very much on character. It was kind of funny. When I moved here, there was a sign from Providence. Swamp slug. Ooh. Yeah, I saw a frog when I first moved here. I was like, it's a sign. I'm supposed to be here. I don't know, I'm killing the frogs. I guess I shouldn't. Yeah, there can be only one Froge. Shrek was the friends with... We made more than friends with Shrek along the way, I suppose. Let's keep seeing if we can find one of these swamp shooter things. Mostly, it's just my spider buddies doing all of the work. Come on, spider buddies. Yeah. Help out. Help out your boy, AA. Thank you. Thank you. Will I become one of the famous Florida men you hear about from the news? And do you mean like infamous Florida men? Well, we do have public arrest records, so there is that. I believe, isn't that why the Florida man thing has become a meme? Now, the one thing I honestly can't stand about Florida, I will let you in on a little secret, is the summers are just... Though this I kind of knew when I was moving here, is that the summer is basically just impossible. Like, you stay inside. It's like summer in Florida is like winter in the north. You have to stay inside all day. And if you go outside, you have to change. Like, even just to go get the mail... Yeah, it requires changing. Right now, fortunately, at this time of year, it's gotten slightly, like, cooler, and I enjoy life again. Although 8 out of 10 months here, I think, are really pleasant. I'm not gonna lie. The other 4 are pretty awful, though. There is time I would like to go back to the north. I now can say definitively after having lived here for a few years. But yeah, I moved here in the summer to see if I would be able to survive and tolerate the heat. This is kind of odd, though. We aren't finding any of the swamp shooters. What does a swamp shooter mean? Or where is it? I mean, all I've seen are swamp slimes. I guess I could probably make another ladder and see if we could go down. What do I mean by the north? Oh, I'm from New York. Yeah, it is. The air is sticky. The zoo point. There's a high zoo point today. We might not be able to go. Yeah, AC is important. Although I was raised on no AC, my father never really used AC in the house. We just had an ocean breeze. It is actually kind of pleasant, although it was always wet where I'm from. Like, you were just soaked all day and all night. So, I'm kind of used to it. I'm trying to think of things I like. Yeah, there's a lot of unexpected, like... basically outdoors time, which is very nice for the winter. Oh, look, new swamp animal time. Sheeps. The sheeps. Ooh, what is that? No, that's just a duck. This is like Duck Sheep Island. I'm not really seeing anything here. Can I survive a summer in Florida? Well, I mean, there's... Well, the people I think about, there's a lot of homeless people down here who are basically just outside all the time in the summer. And it's super hot. Although when you compare it, I guess, with the north, the cold is like deadly. The heat is... Though the heat will drive you insane. It won't kill you, but it will drive you insane. So I don't think that we're finding what we were searching for, really. I mean, we aren't finding these swamp shooters, but each island seems to be a distinctively different biome. So I guess we just keep on searching because it looks like there's another... There's probably another island out here, like a... what do they call this? Like an archipelago, right? Thinking back to the, like, Rise of Nations when I played the archipelago map. Although the soundtrack is pretty much banging. This is a great place. Liking the music. There is heat stroke, there is that. Although you can seek out shade, it's kind of harder to seek out heat. I don't know, I have a dumb set of opinions, though I don't really have any... I just sort of say whatever I'm thinking. Make broad generalizations based on my narrow set of observations. Don't listen to what I have to say. I'm just trying to tell you what it's like to have lived here. How does one describe having lived in Florida for a few years? There are some weird parts. There are some really weird parts, not gonna lie, but I stay away from those and I stay in a nice part of the state. It's beautiful where I'm at. I really like it. Okay, I am going to need to craft a ladder. Thank you very much for the heads up. Lef, appreciate you. Alright, let's make our way down. We craft a ladder. We go down it. Do we have enough torches for the way? Yeah, okay, let's put down some more here. Okay, Geronimo. Alright, these must be... Okay, these are swamp zombies. I'm going to use my ice javelins because I haven't really assessed the power in here. Their power level. But I think I'll just keep on using these icicles because they're insanely powerful. Ooh, and I have my Void Shooter, too, which unfortunately does use mana, but I guess the one thing I'd be kind of curious about is, are we going to see more... Well, I guess we saw that ice ore, didn't we? But it just took a little while. This thing is super OP. Look at this thing. Honestly, just an immensely satisfying game to play in terms of combat. It seems as though they could add a lot more weapons, too. I mean, I probably have yet to discover a lot of them, but... Well, who knows? We'll see. I've seen some of the higher builds. There's like a summon build, and it does look pretty good, not gonna lie, but I don't know, I feel like with this top-down perspective, you can make some pretty crazy stuff happen. Think like Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, I'm just excited when I start playing this game, and the fact that it's in such an amazingly playable state. I guess they must be onto like more content-y types of things. You know what I mean? Like Zomboid for years. They were working on multiplayer after they changed the entire animation system, which they had to basically go back and rework the entire game. Like, just reading through some of those devlogs was a bit painful, but I understood that they were going through, like, some insane development, coding, like, server synchronization stuff. This all appears to be here in this game. Okay, we have a swamp shooter at last. This is the enemy for which we have searched. All right, good. We've taken it out. I really would prefer not to die here. So let's go ahead and take its things. Ugh, wait, that must be another one. Hang on a moment. All right, just gathering myself for a second. I could probably shoot the Void Staff at it if I wanted to. But I really am reluctant to die here, so let's avoid that. Man, they've really put so much more care into all of the little critters and animals and forest folk around hither and thither. I'm wondering if we could get some sort of like ivy ore, though. Ivy ore seems really useful. Is that... No, that's just swamp stone. Hey, you found some swamp stone. I'm pretty sure there's some swamp stone right outside my house. I could have just gone out there and gotten it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, God, my spiders can just do the work for me indirectly. Look at that. Such dedication on these men's part. I'm probably going to be asked to return to this swamp at some point, so let's, like, save some of our good stuff, some of our spears for when we really need it. Hang on a second. Let me use my ninja throwing stars. Ninja, ninja. Ooh, oh, recall scroll. Oh, my God, we really needed that. That was really important. Okay, now we can go and basically search out anything that we want here. Let's go get some ivy ore, because I think we're going to need that for the next challenge. So where do we find ivy ore? Is that... Oh, that looks like it is literally right there. That is totally ivy ore. If I were ivy ore, I would be that. Yes, my 3 spiders. They are Josiah, Ezekiel, and I think it was Zechariah, but I'm going to change it to Zebediah because I think it sounds more unusual. All right. The 3 unusually named, seemingly for some reason, Hebrew spiders. Ah, ivy ore, dude, it's like adamantine ore. I'm genuinely excited at the discovery we're doing here. It's like, good stuff is happening, man. Good stuff. Like, you know when you play a game and you genuinely feel more powerful and it's exciting? I'm getting that from this game. It's like when I rediscovered old school RuneScape a few years ago, and I needed help quitting it again. It was a great time. I had fun. I'm trying to remember, I think I spent a lot of time grinding that. You know, I've been thinking about that a lot recently, like what stuff I've been enjoying. I got addicted to video games again. It's weird. It doesn't happen to me very often, but I like not the types of games that I find productive. Because the reason why I started this channel, or one of the main ones, which I often talk about here, is like, I wanted to play games that I couldn't find motivation to play because there weren't any achievements or like... I've found that any type of competitive game really gets a hold on me, and I don't know why that is. I feel like it feels a little bit sad. It's like I've achieved something if I'm good at a ranked game. You know, like, what about, like, I don't know, my whole YouTube channel? Like, that's something I really like doing. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, something still... Although I guess the reason why I can do this is because I am the type of person who is disposed to being addicted to video games. But yeah, I was trying to, like, kind of puzzle that out recently. I was like, why is this happening to me? It's odd. And yet I can sit here and enjoy Necesse, like, wholeheartedly. But sometimes I get that with games. I don't know what it is. Ranked Rimworld. Yeah, maybe I just need to create some sort of ranked challenge in the other games that I do. Like, it's toxic. I don't know what it is. I'm sure a lot of you guys also have this because everybody has... Ooh, Diana the Miner. Hang on a second. Will you join my settlement? Yeah. Aw, wait, you need all that ore? Like I said, she needs copper and iron. Do we have any gold on us? We do have enough gold. Yeah, we just need more copper and iron. Hang on a second. Let's get right back to this lady because she could really help us with this quest. Hang on a second. Yeah, I have a really good pickaxe. I should be able to get all the ore I need super fast. Why do you want the things that are literally right here, though? Just so many questions about this. See ranked Zomboid being a thing. Dude, I could get so into ranked Zomboid. Maybe that's it. Maybe we need to design some sort of, like, any percent speedrun challenge. You have one day, or issue a community challenge. I may be the greatest, not the greatest. I'm certainly not the greatest. There are many, but I may be the largest Zomboid creator. Or like the one who is most well known for Zomboid. Although there are many greater than me. That you have probably not found out about. It's probably because I've been playing Zomboid basically since day one. Maybe that's a little bit arrogant of me to say, though. Although I don't know, I think it happens to be the game that I am, like, most aligned with, so I feel relatively comfortable saying that I basically played that game for a living for, like, 4 years. I still do. I mean, I love it. I think it's a great game. I think it's one of the best games ever made. Josh Diffo, also, thank you very much for the Prime. Rimworld is kind of like that, if you think of Adam versus everything. Yeah, he has a lot of really good no-pause runs, stuff like that. I kind of like what he's doing over there. That's a fun idea. And Rimworld is such a great game, too. Yeah, maybe it is there. Maybe I'm just arrogant, then. All right, what's wrong with saying something arrogant? I'm the best, everyone. Oh, I'm the best. No, I'm not the best. Like, factually. Let's see. Okay, we need more copper ore for this lady. Hang on a second. Hey, ladies, I have a lot of copper ore. Want to go out with me for... I already messed up. Man. Hey, it's Andrew. What's up, brother? Mr. Baldhead in chat, everybody. What's up? How you doing, man? We're just talking about, like, how we all get addicted to gaming. We all on the same team, man. We all working for the same guy. Yeah, it was bringing me back to those TFT days. Andrew knows I had a horrible addiction to TFT. I really had a lot of issues with that game. Like, not healthy. It's a very good game. Maybe that's what it is. When games are too good, they become addictive. Yeah, but I don't know why. It's like I've had I don't know. Usually when that kind of thing happens, though, what I need to find a new game that makes me fall back in love with gaming again. And for me, right now, it happens to be Necesse. Necesse is like my muse, sort of. Ooh, Swamp Cave Spider. Ooh, does it have like a Swamp Cave gland? It only has a cave spider gland. I feel as though I should be getting like a better reward for that almost, but maybe I'm just being vain. Oh, here we go. More ivy ore. This is great. Also, speaking of which, you should check out this game, man. I think you would like this. I know, I remember it's like I had a lot of... Oh, God. Yeah. Action RPG grind right now. Yeah, maybe we need like a good MMO or something like that. Something to fall back on. It'd be nice to have one game that you could play like that. Sometimes for me, I often find that I like doing stuff like FTL because it gets out that kind of competitive grind to me. I used to play a lot of the Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac can be a little bit more mindless, though. FTL is very fun for, like, what was I going to say? Like a long play. Yeah, though this game is pretty sweet. The one thing that I'm kind of working out right here is I never was a big person who was into crafting games. I mean, I'm not a big person to begin with. I'm fairly thin. I'm very gaunt. But, yeah, no, I was never big into crafting games because, I mean, I like them, but they just don't really fit on the channel in a very nice way. Like, you know, tasks like this right now, I'm basically just looking for Ivy ore, which, what is Ivy ore to the everyday man? The everyman, that is to say. Alright, don't let me forget that I've got a recall scroll or 2 on me. I've got 3, actually. That's great. I'm going to bring back all the Ivy ore. Slimy launcher. Oh, that's what I was looking for, wasn't it? I know. Probably playing RuneScape again would be the type of addiction I need. That's valid. Oh, also, this game is literally $5 right now as of this recording. Although probably by the time this VOD is up, it's going to be back up to 10. Oh, $10. So pricey. This is a very good deal. Okay, good. We have enough to get this miner to join us. Woo! Cool. Oh, wait. She just teleported away. I thought that she was going to stay down here in the cave and help me get the Ivy ore. Never mind. Maybe we should go ahead and... I don't have any logs on me, but though I could really quickly get some logs. Hang on a second. Let's just go back up to the overworld. Oh, it happens to be day. It's so lovely up here in the day. Look at it. Wow. Hey, LeBruce Bruce. Thank you very much for the very kind words. Rediscovered AoE 2 and really fell for it. There's a competitive thing now. Oh, that's an interesting idea. AoE 2 is a game that I had actually thought of making some content on. You know, doing like a big forest nothing map. Back last year, back when we were doing like a bunch of the retro stuff. Actually, something like that I feel like might be right up my alley. Thank you for saying that. That's a good idea. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, a lot of the stuff, I don't know. I was playing like Lego Star Wars the other day. I was just feeling so in the mood for it. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I was playing Lego Star Wars. Dude, I was getting so into Lego Star Wars. Yeah, maybe some more FTL. Zomboid is sort of a crafting game. I suppose that's valid. Yeah. I don't really know what I'm talking about here. Though Zomboid, I feel like that the tension is just so constant. Maybe it just kind of like lends itself more to that. Or maybe it's just the fact that I've done more of it. Potentially. Or maybe it's just that Necesse is a smaller game. One thing that I'll say that I don't like about being a... I guess what you would call a larger YouTuber now. Like there are, I'm not like saying that I'm such a huge channel, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty large channel right now. I'm sometimes more afraid to take risks, and I don't really like that. I miss like the joy of taking risks and failing and then just getting right back up. And sometimes it now feels like I'm supposed to make something. So I don't know, it just makes me want to launch like other projects. Some of you guys said stuff like writers putting a different name on their stuff, and I was like, man, that actually sounds sweet, you know? So I don't know, yeah. Anyway, it's got me a lot more creative though. It's funny, you know, I don't know if any of you guys tuned into the YouTube stream the other day. Seth Zentach actually came out at the very end. I had never even seen or heard from him before. I had tried to contact him once, but I couldn't get into contact, but apparently he had watched a lot of my videos and he liked them. Hang on a second, I can't seem to get out of here with this. We actually chatted with him today. It's very nice to chat with somebody else who's like done a lot of that stuff, and I feel like just all the stuff that he creates is everything I've ever created kind of pales in comparison because he's very good at it. But yeah, it was just nice to kind of hear that from somebody that you really like and respect, I suppose that is to say. Yeah, it was kind of wild. I was like, it was good. But I chatted with him for a few hours. We talked about a lot of stuff. It was good. It was nice. Very, like, I don't know, fulfilling? I don't really know what the word I'm looking for is here. We've got some thorns. What else are we trying to put away here? Yeah, very, like, fulfilling or something, man. It was like an episode of Full House. Yeah. They should come do some creepy pastas. Yeah, I feel like that's what this whole VOD endeavor has been for. We've gotten to explore so much more gaming here, and I'm really happy with it. I couldn't be happier with the way that things have turned out. He has great reviews. I really liked him. Hang on a second. It was great because he was one of the few people I had never actually chatted with before. I think I can name on one hand the number of people that I know who have come into contact. But yeah, like, I don't know. I guess I'm very lucky. I feel anyway. But yeah, kind of wild. So here we've got some. Actually, this has been kind of a wild... I got to meet a lot of my other creator... I was going to say creative. So many creative friends. No, a lot of other creator friends I've met, though, that I could never really put a face to. And that is very nice. Gotta say, it is nice. Alright, here we go. I guess we can pick up the last of the gold. I'm not really liking how this inventory expansion system works. Good thing that wasn't that close to me. I really probably shouldn't pull levers just willy-nilly like that, because it is going to get me killed. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's the stuff. So what do we do with... I guess we could just leave the lever there for now. Ooh, more ivy ore here. Ivy ore! It sounds like the name of a person. Hang on a second. Nah, yeah, you don't want to spread yourself too thin either, though. But yeah, there's just a lot of other stuff where I'm just sort of like finding myself feeling very listless. I've done everything I wanted to with my main channel, and now I just feel like I'm very happy. I'm just sort of like having fun, and now I want to embark on new projects and things like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll see some other stuff. Maybe I won't even talk about it. Maybe some of it I will. I'm like Tom Joad. I'll just be in the wind, ma. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Although I did that many years ago. I started off like 5 more channels. A lot of them I never did anything with, though. But yeah. A good time. A good time, nonetheless. Here, let's get some more of these. What I think I learned, though, from the whole endeavor is I'm just like the type of person who needs to keep creating in order to be happy. And if I stop that and if I slow down, it kind of makes me sad. I don't know what it is. It just causes me to, like, feel like, there's nothing else to kind of do here. And, you know, don't do anything wild. Like, I'm not going to do anything crazy. Like, I'm jumping off of a building, everyone. No, I won't do that. But wouldn't that be exciting? Will you like me more if I do that? No. No, unfortunately. With a parachute. Yes, of course. Of course. Swamp sludge. Willow sapling is kind of unnecessary here. Hang on a second. Let's just make a ton of torches and use up the rest of the wood this way because we don't really need any more of it. It seems we have reached an impasse. Also, we don't really need that. Let's just get more ivy bars in these things. And sugar beets. I guess we'll keep those for, well, something. No, I don't need a duck breast. Breast. Sorry, I read the word breast and I just lost control there for a minute. It's a funny word. Oh, here we go. Did I just place... Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. How do you place non-lit torches? You're right, because I have seen that on some of the torches. You're right. Where is that? How is that happening? Has anyone ever been able to make an observation? I feel like I must be accidentally pressing down some other key on my keyboard. But I'm not quite sure, to be totally honest with you. Okay, more ivy ore. Let's keep getting this stuff, just because we'll have few opportunities to come back here before we fight the boss. And I'm simply assuming that the ivy is more powerful than what we've already acquired, just because... Well, I mean, this is a more advanced area, isn't it? Ooh, right-click a torch to turn it off. No, unfortunately. Though that was a good guess. That was a good guess. But you were wrong. Unfortunately, you were wrong. I'm being sandwiched between two enemies. I say, this isn't how I was meant to die. I was meant for greater feats. Feats? Do you remember that time I raised all that money for charity by sending people pictures of my feet? I mean, I didn't really... I had a little bit to do with it, but... yeah, that was a thing. I forgot about that. It's about a year ago now. That was... what if I like... I'm such a good person. Showing people my feet. They loved them. No one asked. Actually, people did ask, unfortunately. I felt like that they could have gotten more out of that. Okay, now I'm taking simply too much damage here. No, you had to be there. You had to be there if you wanted to. I don't believe it was the whole foot, though. Well, you did see the bare leg. You saw one toe. There was one toe to see. Although I think it's just in one of my videos. Just a picture of feet. Amazing. Some people pay for that, you know? Ooh, a battle potion. Whoa, that's really OP. Hang on a second. Let's just put this away. Whoops. Nope, not there. There. Cool. Oh, we simply don't have a big enough inventory for this stuff anymore. I'd say we've gotten just about all of the ivy ore that I really care to get, because where else am I going to find this stuff? I think we've gotten about as far as we can get, probably, for the boss. Maybe we need to go get some sort of, like, swamp spider. Swamp spider. Like some sort of swamp spider spawn item. Try saying that 5 times fast, Jesus. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and examine the spiders, because potentially the spiders might have the things we are seeking. Either that, or we could just probably make like some sort of altar right here in order to create more stuff. I mean, this game is... the difficulty is decent, although I feel like I could bump it up maybe a notch next. Sooner or later. Alright, doing a not half bad job on some of these spiders now. And also because of my extra spawn damage, these icicles are doing better for me too. Though I gotta say, it is kind of terrifying to just shoot into who knows what. Like that. That is very scary. The game design has been done right here. Like, I do feel something when I am supposed to feel fear. It is gripping. Alright, nice. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that does use up mana, that attack, but cool, we got another recall scroll. And we got what appears to be a pickle. Wait a minute, no, it's not. It's just a swamp larva. I don't take any damage in these areas, though, in the webs. That's another thing I'm checking on as I go. Okay, cool, I got more ivy bars. So if nothing else, I just got more ivy bars, which is still pretty useful. Let's go ahead and just... surely the... oh, no, wait a minute. We gotta go back to the morning woods. Here, we gotta get Shirley. Go on, show me Shirley, the animal person. Are you Shirley, Abatha, the... Shirley, the animal keeper. Wait, Shirley, I never even had the opportunity to meet you. We're having a meeting with your animals, get it? We're going to meet your animals. Will you join me, please? Oh, she just wants money. Oh, dude, she wants 552 and I have only 542. Oh, God, no. Wait a second. Am I going to recall again just to get there? I'm not going to waste it, but hopefully she will stay there. Somebody keeps stealing all of my money, I swear. It's really annoying. I will just get 5,000 gold out. Wait! Attracting Women 101. Take out a bunch of gold doubloons. Oh, God, please come back. Please. Please. Here are the gold doubloons that I have. This happened to my friend. She was on her Instagram. She got like a bot. She thinks it was a bot. There was a man who had offered her $5,000 a week allowance. I was like, what? Yeah, be my sugar baby. I was like, why didn't you say yes? I mean, I get it. But at the same time, man, it's an opportunity. It might not come again. Oh my god. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm generalizing. I didn't mean anything by it, but it is funny, you gotta admit, right? Okay, cool. We've got farms here. I guess we should probably focus on getting these people some actual, like, lodgings now. Okay, cool. You have tons of ivy ore, too, so you basically just automatically create it. Let me see what else. What else is there to say? Oh, and my void bag, too. Thank you. I did forget about my void bag. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I missed that. Oh, cool. There's a travel scroll as well. That is kind of sweet. Maybe I should use that. Hang on a second. I've got to just put some stuff away here for a minute. Okay, I think we've got all the wheat seeds now. Let's go ahead and plant the rest of the wheat because that's useful for hiring farmers. Whoops, I accidentally just shurikened all my crops. Swamp grass seeds used to start swamp grass patch. Man, there's so many different crops in this game. It's really fantastic. Although my NPCs seem to be putting everything into the main community chest because... I mean, oh god, look, their tree just totally grew, like, right in front of our very eyes. I wonder if putting these down can, like, make them grow faster. From the back, I do kind of look like a Pikmin, that's true. Like a purple Pikmin. Oh, cool, they're actually, like, doing work on this. I think I can basically just... I will axe that. Let me axe these as well, because we aren't going to be using these. I also believe I made this into a planting zone. The whole colony aspect of this game is very cool, and I haven't really gotten very much into it yet. Oh, cool. So that is the swamp grass. I kind of liked our regular grass better, but whatever. We'll have a reminder of the swamp land over there. Sugar beet seeds. Cool, cool. Sugar beet seeds. There's just so much to be had here. Another thing that you can do is just... Oh, you know what I think I'm going to create? And I do this in my normal RimWorld playthroughs anyway. Or sorry, not RimWorld. I do this in Stardew Valley because I just thought it was a really good tool. Let's go ahead and create a collection chest. Wait a minute. No, it was called a storage box, right? Okay, so the storage box will be used to basically just take all of my items, and I'm going to put them all in as low priority. So if I put this over here, and basically when I get back here, I can say, we will make this last priority for everything. So then when I just dump my inventory in there, the NPCs should come gather it up and bring it to the right chests. That way, I don't have to do any of this stupid inventory management. I basically just come back here, put back everything that I don't care about, and then let them deal with it. But I also need to kind of stack items. See, there they all go, hauling the items for me, and I don't have to worry about it. That is kind of nice. That way, they'll just get to work on it when I bring it back. Man, I am so smart. How did I become this smart? Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, look, they're just taking everything out. I originally created this idea right now. Although probably a million other people have done that. Oh god, what is wrong with me? Wait, hang on a second. Yes, that took 50,000 in debt and my whole college education. Yeah, exactly. Worth. Let's go ahead back over to the forge, and we will just allow them to create some... Let's have one more order for ivy ore. This seems like one of the more powerful ones. I guess we have night steel, ancient fossil, You know what? I take that back. It is probably not that strong, but it does look decent. Do until we have 100, and I will go ahead and just put this... Let's put Ivy ore in there, and then he should be taking that out any second now. Where is our blacksmith, anyway? We probably could get multiple forges as well, but... See, now here they seem to be busying themselves. It really is kind of turning into a very productive village, though. Look at the way that they're starting to kind of manage themselves. That is nice, isn't it? I didn't really expect all of these kind of, like, emergent behaviors, too. Well, emerge. We just throw in the Ivy ore, even though that he's not doing it. Hang on a second. I guess he's just busy with other stuff right now. There is quite a lot of work to go around. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and say, Rob the blacksmith. Let's tell him not to do anything else. Rob the blacksmith does crafting. You know, don't worry about forestry, though. Because just, like... Yeah, like, last priority. Farming also should be your last priority. Also, hauling... You can do it, but I don't want it to be your main priority. I would prefer that you do crafting before that, because you are, after all, the blacksmith. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we've got tons of ivy bars. Let's go ahead and check out this ivy armor at the anvil. Man, this is really giving me kind of an old-school RuneScape vibe now. Don't you think? Like, use the forge, then bring it to the anvil and go from there. Oh, wait a second. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. 7 armor for the mask. These are for the frost shards. You know, the frost shards are not that bad. Tool damage 100, attack speed 2. So my demonic pickaxe actually does more than these frost items. I'm assuming that that's all around. Maybe there are some cool frost items, though. Oh, like a frost build. I mean, we are kind of building a colony now, I guess. We probably want to go and build some other people's bedrooms, though, next. Tool damage 125, attack speed 2.2. Ours is 115. Can mine ivy and swamp caves and quartz and desert caves. Okay, so... Basically, we needed the demonic pickaxe in order to go any further, but now that we have the ivy one, I think that can do even more. I was trying to see other items that we need to compare. The ivy axe does 125, attack speed 2.2. Yeah, 115 too. So this is, like, objectively better. Well, ivy helmet, 16 armor, 10% crit chance, 10% melee speed. Add-on the merchant is arriving. Oh, awesome, a merchant. We haven't had a merchant in a while, so this is going to be nice. I probably should have made an axe, not a pickaxe first, but whatever. We'll make another one. We've already got 13 up. It's pretty insane. This feels cool. I don't know what else to say. I just want to be playing this game. I don't know what it is. Like, although it is kind of satisfying to watch somebody's colony come to life. I'm like, why aren't you guys playing it? Yeah, it's $5. Go ahead, buy it, join along. It's great. I don't know why I've said that so many times. It sounds so salesy, but I really like this game. I get no kickback from it. Although it really sounds like I do. I just genuinely recommend it. I like it a lot. Sometimes I do get that kind of phony feeling, although I get it, because I used to enjoy watching people play games more than playing the games myself in many ways. I always kind of wondered that, though. I was like, why do people want to watch me play a game rather than play a game themselves? You know what I mean? A lot of people do. Ooh, time-lapse of the colony would be pretty cool. That's a good idea. Oh, hang on a second. I don't really even need to do any resource collection. I guess I'm just doing it because it's kind of fun. Yeah, let's just go take, like, the hundreds and hundreds of wood that our colonists have left in there for me. Other things that we can do would be, say... Let's just ask them to go ahead and make... Like, so that we always have chests around. And we don't have to worry about that. We don't even need to make floors. Pine wall. I think it's pine wall. We'll just call it a wood wall. Make until we have... Let's just tell them to make... also, Len0P, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 18 minutes. I mean, 18 months. 18 minutes. It's been 18 minutes. Appreciate you. Do until we have, let's say... Are we able to type in here? Typing over the allowed amounts would also be nice, because I could see that this could easily go up to like 500 or 1,000, this number. And to have to actually hold this down is a bit annoying. But yeah, I mean, this is going to make my life way easier in building the rest of this colony. Look at it. Fantastic. We will also make a storage... Wait a second. Configure. And then let's also tell them to make some storage boxes. We want to make sure that we have, let's say, like 15 of these things lying around. I'm not sure if this counts the ones that are out, though this seems like it's basically just about as robust as RimWorld. I'm going to go ahead and make another one, too. Storage box. There, we'll put one right there. And then let's just create another one, because it seems like we're needing more storage for them to put all of these items in. Okay, this is high priority on all, like, ores and blocks and things like that. Are they actually doing that? Let's just go double check and make sure. I think we need some sort of wood storage as well, so let's create, like, a carpenter's workshop or something like that as well. You know what I'm going to do? This is going to be my drop-off chest, and just to keep that close to our general storage chests, let's put one over here, and we will just say this can take everything, allow all normal priority, and I'll take the other one from over there and do the same thing with that, more or less. Oh yeah, I gotta get them to make floors, too, thank you. Floors and doors. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's like giving a man a fish versus teaching a man to drown. You know... Like, why spend the time doing all of it myself when I could just order them to do it? Basically just summarize capitalism. Do until we have... No, we don't need 100 of those. I would say, like, let's say, I don't know, 15 again or something like that. I don't know if they'll count used ones. I'm going to kind of look more into this stuff, too. Just because it is interesting. It's like playing RimWorld for the first time all over again. I don't know what it is. Yeah, and I like it that I get to participate in the game, you know? It has that kind of Kenshi and RimWorld combined feel about it. Although in Kenshi, you never really have direct control over your character. Well, nor do you in RimWorld either. It's maybe arguably slightly more control, but let's see how they do with that tomorrow. Other things to do. Wood door. I guess I should probably tell them to make some stone floors too. Stone, yeah, here we go. Stone floors. Whoops, I accidentally just made one for myself. Stone floor. When you watch someone, it makes you want the game. See, me too, although at the same time, I remember back when I used to watch a lot of Minecraft, back in like 2010, when I was around 16 years old. I played the game, and I wasn't having as much fun as I was watching people, which was odd for me. It was honestly kind of bizarre. Like, I think I watched things for company. There were a couple of people I could watch. I think it was that and DayZ that I got into. Yeah, there was a lot. Oh, RimWorld with playable character? Ooh, maybe like Dwarf Fortress Adventurer mode? Oh, you know what also has occurred to me is I should probably make my own bedroom. I don't know, I didn't do any of that. Like, I probably should. I'm also just going to go ahead and make one of those, too. Let me say, okay, I will make a lot of these, too, myself. Let's make, okay, like 100 walls. I mean, they're mostly doing farming over there. Okay, I'll make 100 floors and 100 doors and 100 yards and 100, whatever. Oh yeah, we have to talk to the Elder too. God, I'm so like caught up. There's so much to do and it's so exciting. Okay, we have to kill the Swamp Guardian. Summon swamp caves by using a spiked fossil. Okay, I will accept that quest. So we just need a spiked fossil to do the next quest. But I think we want to power up and maybe get some better ivy armor and stuff like that before we do that, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, mod packs are good for it. Oh, cool. Look at all the multicolored farms up there. That is kind of sweet, isn't it? Nice. I wonder what he's doing. Let's look at your equipment. We could, like, change out equipment, I suppose. And let's also try to get more just bedrooms for our other people because, well, they probably need them. I don't think anyone is really working on this yet, though. Like, I gave them all those orders, and unless have they stored them into the chests? Let's go ahead and see. They did put away some of the items into the chests. Yeah, swamp sludge. Let's go ahead and see if they stored away any of the other materials in here. There are some wood walls in here, though I believe those were by me. Oh, wait a minute. No, there we go. There goes Rob the blacksmith. And where is he bringing those items? So he has made... Oh, but he does them one by one. Jeez Louise, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so what we really want to do here is create... We want to make the Elder's bedroom basically into a carpenter's workshop. Why are you hiding over there? I often think about the big questions in life, says the guard while... Who is this? Tim the guard, everybody. Hiding behind a flower and thinking about the big questions. Honestly, just a model citizen, an example of what you should be doing with your stupid life. Sorry, I got a little heated there. Storage. Let's go ahead and put... Oh, wait, we already have a chest right here. Why did I not think of this? Okay, well, let's go ahead and say we will have only... This is going to be our high priority for... We're going to clear all, and we're just going to say wood. We want, like, all types of wood to go in here. Wood... we'll say, like, finished wood goods go in here. Tiles. Wood floors. Wood furniture. Wood walls and doors. Yeah, that's going to be what goes into this chest. And then we also need some place where we put the wood itself. So good. So now they're actually putting the wood walls in there, but they're not getting the wood from over there. Now we need to say, take the wood from here, people. Take... Here we go. High priority for clear all. Let's just say... Is it under logs? Okay, great. All logs stay in here. Okay, so now they will put all of the logs in there. Someone should come over with all of the logs and bring them over. Let's see what happens. Give them a couple of minutes. Cool. Yeah, they totally just brought in all of the logs. And now whoever works on crafting in here will just go from the quick log access spot. Yep, there we go. Cool. So we've basically made it easy for them to work. And then they'll go work on whatever there are their other needs. Although that's kind of like efficient base planning. I like that. All right, now you are going on strike because I haven't given you a bedroom, and that is understandable. I will now place more bedroom availability because I am a benevolent and kind lord. I am perfect in every way. Can this game be played multiplayer? Yeah. Protecting the town. I mean, you know, I haven't seen what negative things could happen if you don't defend the town. Like, Emerald, if you don't defend your base, you can get really screwed. Still seem to be way more powerful than most of the raids. But yeah, it would be kind of sweet to play this game on hardcore mode. I'm feeling like, now that I've got a hang of the basics, I'm like, oh god, it would be sweet if there were actually something at stake here. I would like to eat some steak right now. I don't know why I started streaming when I was so hungry. Here we go. Alright, a couple more bedroom tiles now, and then we get, I guess we'll get a door after that. Although this town is kind of coming together. It may not be like the world's most exciting town, but it's a little bit Songs of Six. Like, Songs of Six tends, at least the way that I build it, tends to be very boxy. Not that I don't like Songs of Six. I actually think it's a very underrated game. But yeah, it does remind me of my extremely boxy Songs of Six towns. Alright, come on now. I'm making you beds. I'm making you beds. Let's go ahead and just order them to make their own beds, actually. Okay, if we make beds, oak beds, until you have, like, I don't know, I guess 10 lying around. Although I guess them making one item at a time is severely underpowered, because I can make hundreds in a second. I guess that makes your main character way stronger, though, that is to say. Do I stream on Kick or plan to in the future? I don't really know anything about Kick. I've heard about it being like a pretty hot and new, although D Live came up a while back. I feel like it would be kind of spreading myself thin right now, so not really any plans, but yeah, I've heard that they're actually very good to creators right now. That seems to be like a pattern with the kind of newer platforms for streaming, right? Although I don't really know what I'm talking about here. I just haven't looked into it at all. But thank you for the idea. Ooh, wood staff for magic damage. Whoops. Hang on a second. I actually cannot create a bed there. Bed. We still need wool, which I believe I put the wool in here. Nope. I think it was one chest over. No, I just simply don't have any wool. I could have sworn they had wool in one of these, didn't they? Oh god, they're unionizing against me. This really doesn't look too good for you, boy. Hang on a second. If we put this back here... There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and try to shear some sheep. Here, I will make you beds. I will make you beds. Although, is the animal keeper... I guess the animal keeper is probably on strike right now. We'll make some fences or something like that. Yeah, wasn't there a whole thing with D... I have no idea what I'm talking about. Although the rumor I had heard was... Wasn't it like D Live had some sort of... like cryptocurrency thing, which all of that is like... I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. Do not quote me on any of this. Although it doesn't really seem like they went very far. Any future plans for CDDA? Not right now. Yeah, CDDA is a great game, although it takes a lot of digging in to get into that game, and sometimes it just takes my eye off the ball with a lot of other projects that I'd rather be doing. I like it, though. It becomes somewhat of a full-time job, though, and it starts to become like a smaller and smaller group that is having fun, and like I stop having as much fun. It was fun to dig into it one day with actually I played with Vormithrax, and he was really helpful, like leading me through the entire game, and I had a lot of fun. But it was nice having someone over your shoulder who like knew what they were doing, because otherwise it is a lot of checking out on the wiki. Although that game is bottomless, it's an insanely good game. I just haven't really had the honestly, really haven't had the time or energy to put into it lately. Just been having more fun with other stuff. Instead of wool, I thought he said woo every time that I picked that up. Yes, there's a lot of woo on these sheep. I feel like that the sheared sheep actually look kind of cute. There's something about them. Look, one of them has moved into the houses. Aww. Lovely. Okay, hang on a second. Let's make people's actual beds now. 1 and a 2 and that's it. That's actually it. I'm sorry. We need to domesticate some of these sheep, so let's see if we can get the animal tamer a bed. We need like some way of getting husbandry done, which I don't know why they call it husbandry, whose husband it is. But that they do. Some more, like, door action. The one thing I think would be nice would be if I could have some way of What else do we have? We have restricting zones, unrestricted, we have defending zones. Okay, that's good. We have work priorities, we have assigned work, assigned fertilizer. These zones, I really like this. Assigned storage, okay, that is nice. Using workstations to craft recipes. Okay, so that actually shows what I've already got. Forestry zone. I did create a forestry zone over here. Fertilized zone. Oh, so we could actually call this a larger fertilizing zone. Let's shrink down the forestry zone to this size. Wow, this is actually pretty tight controls. I like that. Nice. Hey, look at the wheat coming along. That looks great. Look at the wheat. That's sweet. I want to have these big fields of wheat now. Oh, love that. We have commanding. Settlers by clicking on them or dragging over them. Okay, so like giving them direct orders. Oh, interesting. So you could actually give people direct orders as you go through. Assigning equipment as well. Equipment managing themselves using settlement storage. Okay. I guess guards being in the armor is really important. Diet changes. Haven't really noticed anything big with that yet. Although what I would like to be able to do would be like tell them to just build, order constructions by like tracing things out. I feel like that would be pretty insane if you could just make them work for you. That way you didn't have to do this, what honestly kind of amounts to busy work. Although it is kind of fun too, I guess. Yeah. I just find that it starts to feel a bit like a chore over time. Varied meals and varied furniture and bedrooms boosts happiness. Villages with bigger boots give smaller village grows. You find it other. Yeah, we should probably put a little bit more thought into happiness over time, generally. Ben the villager still has no bed. I think we might need one more for this guy. So let's go ahead back over here. See if we can get this guy a bed. Wooden walls. Here we go, Ben. We're gonna make it better, man. You don't have to go back to your sad, bedless life. Swamp bars. I like the whole idea of an ivy ore. That's so, like, counterintuitive. Okay. After I get one more bedroom, then I'll handle that. Let's just go ahead. I guess we'll take... Oh, God, we have an alchemist, too. Hang on a second. Yeah, it's in my pouch. Join my settlement for 290. I simply don't have enough time to, like, give to all these people. I want to go on the quests, though, instead. I feel like that's where the main excitement lies in my journey. I think I'm going to go ahead and just make another row of houses. It's a little bit boring of me, but, like... I don't know what else. Get out of the way, sheep. There we go. Move it. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that's all the room I need. Now we do this. Hang on a second. I feel so Minecrafty. I feel like a child again. Ooh. Sorry, I lost control there for a second. Walls. Okay, finally we have a bedroom for you. It just feels like cardio to get all these people's bedrooms set up, though. Although it is satisfying to get a guy bedroomed. I feel like some sort of hotel curator, though, not really like an adventurer, I suppose, in these moments. Here we are. Good. Oh, there's even a slight subtle... Like, you hear the sound of the rain kind of... Like, you lose the high end when you go in, or it just gets quiet, or one or the other. That is nice. Yeah, building is pretty They somehow managed to make the building satisfying. Like, very, very good ASMR to hear it. So let me go ahead and put the other furniture away over here. And then I think we'll start to set out on our next adventure. This is a little confusing. I feel as though this pouch would just be a little bit better suited to, like, just make my inventory bigger. Like, why do I have to keep opening and closing the pouch and it doesn't count that I have the items in there that I do? That is kind of confusing. Although I think that there is actually a potion pouch. I'm pretty confident about that. Infinite water bucket. That seems insanely overpowered. Well, maybe not overpowered, but just kind of cool. Here we go. This is mostly furniture. Let me just kind of walk around here for a couple more minutes, putting things away. All right. I think it's time that we... Yeah, it's high time that we get our ivy bars. Cool. So let's go back to the demonic altar, demonic crafting spot, and then we will put in ivy chestplate. So this does more damage, but ivy hood, ivy hat. Oh, so what kinds of things do these do? Helmet is good for like melee. Hood is good for ranged. And then hat is good for magic. Circuit is good for summons. Ooh. Yeah, let me get the circuit, and then I'll get chest plate and boots. Okay, this is what I need next. So this is objectively better than these, right? 15, 15. Or 9 armor, 15% movement speed. 8 armor, 15% movement speed. And then we get the set bonus, too. Okay, so let's do that. Ooh, we are morphing and evolving. Hooray. Technically, I was wearing that for just about the whole time. I will put on that. Okay, now I am nature. I am a nature boy. Look at me go. I think that this was a very well-designed piece of furniture. I have so many different, like, sets of armor that I'm needing to go through throughout the game that it is kind of a help. And this would be very helpful for multiplayer, too. Just that everybody can look, like, aesthetically different. I could just still put on my shirt and my boots if I wanted to look this way. But, I mean, visually just and cosmetically, it works very nicely. Let's see what else is there to say. Let me put this over here. Not really doing anything with this. These items can go in here as well. Those can go as well. Blunt fins, crafting material, trinket slot. Doubles swim speed, minus 4% damage. I don't really want to lose damage just for a little bit of swim speed, though. I do kind of look like the Statue of Liberty, don't I? The most American playthrough. Actually, fun fact, the Statue of Liberty was built by the French. Or actually it was a gift. I don't know if they... I presume that it was French builder, but maybe it was American. I have no idea. Is that even true? This is fall. Fun fact, the Earth is flat. I think that's true. Now I have to go double check. Isn't that true? Oh my god. Just spreading misinformation for fun. Yeah, birds can't fly. It's just an illusion. I think we're ready to go now. Built by the French, shipped over in chunks, and assembled in the US. Thank you. Something like that. Okay, good. I'm not completely insane. Actually, you know what, you guys? Asbestos tastes pretty good. It's pretty delicious, not gonna lie. Let's just teleport to the next place. Oh, this is awesome. Look, we're totally teleporting. I feel like I forgot something, but... Oh, we can't... Oh, we have teleport sickness. Oh, how could I be so naive and forget about teleporting sickness? Oh, God. Alright, fortunately, I think I should be able to take all of my battle potions at once. Let's just bring all these back into my main inventory just in case. Map fragments. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Go time again. Where is my swamp? I think I like the boat travel better. I don't think I like these travel scrolls that much. Why did I bring 5 recall scrolls with me? Okay, there we go, finally. That may have taken me longer than it would have with the boats. It would be nice if you could go to further islands, though. Maybe I'll get, like, some sort of port key or something like that. Ooh, a pirate village! That is very exciting. Like, authentically very exciting. Yeah, this is totally like old school RuneScape. Listen to that tune. Very RuneScapey. Now, we did descend into the madness down here a while back, but that was way over there. You know, I guess we could just, like, basically bomb our way back over. Let's just go back up to the overworld. I don't feel like navigating through a whole area again. Let's just, we'll do that. And then just hopefully get a kind of a clearer area. Because if we're going to be fighting a boss down there, we're going to need some, like, greater area to move around in. Hey, F-Dog, how you doing? Thanks very much for coming out, man. Well, well, well. Yeah, the Earth is, after all, a triangle. I learned it in social studies. My teacher may have gotten fired, but, you know, we liked him. We found him interesting. Okay, here we go. Is my... God, it looks like a cult lives down here. I mean, and they might as well. Did we get slime friends? Oh no, our slime friends are dead. Never mind. Ignore that. Okay, we definitely won't need sheep shears for a little while, so let's go ahead and just start bombing out the walls. What's an area that we would want to fight a boss in? Probably like around here. 2, 3. Let's just clear out the central zone. 4, 5. Maybe that's not really big enough, but, you know, I mean, at least it's by the ladder. We can always run away if need be. And now what do we need? We need a spiked fossil. Okay, so where should we go find a spiked fossil? Let's see if we can get this boss taken down. Thinking about what we could do here. Oh, it looks like I have summoned, like, slime familiars. Dude, is this from my, while in combat, occasionally spawn a poison slime. Dude, so the longer we stay in combat, we... Ooh, that is very cool. Where would we find a spiked fossil? I need to find one now. Okay, I had to go home and enchant, or rather craft some of these spiked fossils. Calls for a powerful crawler. I don't really want to know, but I guess I'm going to find out. I'm assuming it's about as big as the last thing that we fought, which was very large, scary, and imposing. Although it is very nice to be able to mine with these better tools now. Like, just fantastic. It would be nice to be able to use some sort of exploding mining tool, to be honest with you. Although I'm trying to clear out just a little bit more room before the boss fight. And then I think we will summon this boss because... Well, what else are we going to do with ourselves? No more enemies hanging out over here. We just need to make sure that we get all the things to dodge out of our way. Cool. All right, I'd say that we're basically ready for this about as much as we'll ever be. Yeah, let's go ahead and take our buff potions, spawn them in, and then I'm going to go ahead and just examine these other items. We should probably spawn a bunch of icicles so that we can just get our max bonus here. Cool. Let's also go ahead and spawn in all of our spiders next to us. We will spawn in slimes. Come on. Get as powerful as possible before the fight. Where are enemies spawning from over here, too? Nah, I just saw like a little bit of a frog right there. It's a sign that the fight will go well, the frog, you know? Also, Jack Chrissy, thank you very much for the prime. Yeah, if only I had brought the dynamite with me. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. They do seem to be like running amok hither and thither over there. Who goes there? All right. Okay, let's begin. My spiders are like unusually enthusiastic today. All right, I will use B. Okay, now I will call the boss, and now just get ready to die because this thing has 12,000 HP. And that is pretty insane. Jesus Christ, this thing is really spawning in a lot of, like, bad stuff. Bad thing. Jeez, dude. I'm, like, way underpowered for this fight. I've got to teleport out. I'm totally dead. Dude, I did not stand a chance for that fight. What am I supposed to do? How am I gonna get that strong? That thing was way stronger than me. The thing was so strong. Like, I was getting eaten. Yeah, basically like the Eater of Worlds, right? I guess we could go find some quartz and see if that's any better. I mean, I didn't stand a chance against that thing. I know I wasn't dodging the best, but it was just everywhere. Yeah, giant Cthulhu worm. It does look like quartz is slightly better than these other items we're using. Quartz staff. You probably focus on, like, summons entirely. Quartz helmet, quartz crown. 8 armor, 21 max summons. 7 armor, 1 max summons, 20% summon speed. Yeah, I guess we might have to enchant some of this stuff. We're going to have to find quartz and go to a desert or something like that. Where is that? Probably in the desert, right? I'm trying to think of what else we could possibly do. Assassin's Cowl. Projectile velocity. We're clearly going to need to go harder into one build or something like that. The spider stuff is kind of worthless, though, now. Yeah, quartz in the desert. Let's just see, though. Compare the whole armor set. 16 armor, 5% damage. 14 armor, 5% damage. And, 8 armor, 15% movement speed. 9 armor, 15. That is actually... They're more or less the same. Then how are we going to get that strong for this combat? Oh, and also all my villagers are starting to get unhappy because I guess I'm not varying their diet enough. I should probably pay attention to the town, too. Like, I'm just off here questing. Like, you guys just take care of me. I don't know, I'm going to figure out what the hell are we doing. I was way underpowered for that, and I took all my buff potions, too. Okay, I am far too underpowered to fight the worm right now, but it seems as though larger and larger raids are headed our way because we have more and more stuff. Very, very scary, honestly. So we're just going to have to stand out here and defend ourselves against the menace to come. It is only me, and they are now possess ranged weapons. Probably some of my people could die, although... Oh god, it's a war between them and my villagers. Oh Jesus, this guy's been impaled with so many spears. Oh no! What are they doing? They're fighting my miners! Okay, so my villagers basically retreat when they get too low on health, I suppose. What else could I do? I guess I'm gonna have to take my battle potions now. Oh god, they're trying to break into this guy's house. Does this have weapon penetration? Yeah, Jesus Christ, it's like a massacre out here. Oh god, they're just trying to break into this one poor person's house. Oh no, they've killed the miner! Oh no! Jesus, they'll actually take them out? This is insane! This is so cool. It's like participating in a little rim world. Oh god, how many of my villagers died? Do they? I guess they don't respawn. Wow, okay, we have enough beds for everyone now. You can all chill. I guess I'd better give my settlers more gear and arm them up, because those people were armed to the teeth. Did not expect that at all. I've not seen that. That's so sweet. I love this. Oh, man. That is so cool. Oh, dude. That is so sweet. Filter allowed equipment. How can we let them get items from these workshops and things like that? Yeah, alright, let's just say they can put items in there if they want. Villager dies, there's an increased chance they'll be, the next villager is offered. Oh, okay, cool. So, like, maybe we'll get some of them back. Yeah, there's a fresh bed with someone else's blood in it for you. I was just about to make so many more beds. It's a good thing I didn't waste my time on that. Oh, cool. I can actually stack beds. I didn't realize that I could do that before. Man, beautiful. I guess we're going to go ahead and start using our spike traps and stone walls to try to defend our base better, because that raid was huge, and we really didn't stand a chance against that. I haven't even really been like getting paths ready to filter enemies through here, but yeah, if we could create some kind of kill box I mean, it's turning more and more into, like, RimWorld, and I know I've already kind of seen that gameplay loop, but it's pretty sweet, you know? Like, I feel like I'm making a genuine castle here. I think we will put entrances on all sides, because I haven't really studied the enemy AI that well, so I don't really know what they'll do, but yeah, let's go ahead and try to, like, actually create a decent... Yeah, it's like a castle, man. Look at this. It's so sweet. And I don't want to limit our development too much either, but if we were to do, like, maybe one of these, let's go pickaxe that out. We'll put in, like, one small entrance on each side, but yeah, here we go. 46, 45, 43. I'm not really making it a perfect square. I guess I could use the map. It's still pretty good, though. It's definitely going to be more of a rectangular build, though. We might even be able to fend them off on the shore. I'm thinking we might be able to use the water of the island as an advantage. You know, catch them while they're still slow in the sea or something like that. There's probably some ways to cheese or exploit it. But I'm kind of excited that I don't really even know how to do it, and I'm going to have to learn. Ooh, a new game to cheese. This is so sweet. I'm liking the base defending aspect a lot. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's cool. I guess that gives us more of a reason to go back down and mine some stone, because stone seemed like such a useless material before. I'm thinking of what else, though. Yeah, we could create a bunch of pressure plates and then, I don't know, a bunch of arrow traps or something like that. Just in order to, like, slow them down or weaken them before they get to our villagers. Huh. Yeah, we have dungeon pressure plates. We would want to use it so that it only hits the raiders, though, too. I guess for now, let's kind of slowly bring our way into it. Stone flame trap, stone pressure plate. How do these work anyway? I'm probably gonna get myself hurt a bunch of times while I test these things out, but you know, like, it is what it is. Hang on a second, I'm just trying to make food. Put that in my backpack. Oh, I am now running out of... God, I'm totally out of space for this stuff. Alright, never mind. Okay, if we do more stone paths along here... I just feel like I'm lacking a bigger plan, but... You know, start with what you got, I suppose. All they could do is kill all of my friends and family, right? So, it's not so bad. Hang on a second. Put this down. Yeah, like, let's just design something. For example, we could even tell our villagers to... Well, we could tell them to take down the trees in a certain area. I guess they'll replant them, but... It is kind of pretty once you get the whole base going, though. We'll put down another wall over here. To me, it just seems they kind of make a beeline for your base. Activated by wire. So I guess we put that there. And then I guess we put a stone pressure plate. Here, I'm definitely going to have to test this extensively. Okay, with the cow, yeah. How do we make a wire, though? Seems like something we should be able to make pretty easily from here. Wire. How do we make a wire? Let's go figure it out. Oh, cool. There's like a whole wire system. Wire crafting material. We need copper bars. Ooh, can be used with the wrench. Oh, so we just need iron bars. Have a settler reach 100% happiness. I guess since everyone died, everyone's gotten a lot happier now. Oh, well. That's on you. Okay, cool. We got one of our miners back. You look just like the last one. And Diana, meet Diane. It's kind of funny. I feel like you could grow attached to these people as well. Roger the Alchemist. How are you feeling anyway? My room does not have a complete floor. My room is completely dark. Okay, hang on a second. You must live in this room. Let me just give you a torch really quick. It feels like a lot of doting after them, but at least they don't destroy your settlement itself, so... Although I imagine probably some raiders will come and destroy the walls, right? It feels so sweet, though. We have all our own spike traps. Hang on a second. Now I actually have a use for this copper. Go over here. Wiry. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, 40 of these. Used to remove lot. Hang on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Did I bring the wrench with me? Hang on a second. Can be used with the wrench. Okay, let me go back and make sure I have a wrench. My bad. I do not have these. Hang on a second. Oh, it seems as though they've taken some of the armor off of these. Oh, they're starting to actually use the armor. Good, good. Roger the Alchemist grabbed the void robes. Nice. Ooh, the Elder has grabbed... Oh, the Elder is now wearing my spider armor. I don't know what to attribute those to, though. I didn't really do anything to change my orders. They just seem to be doing a generally better job taking care of themselves. I guess I could arm them up with better items, though, too. I mean, our guards should live a long time with that 500 HP. That's pretty great. You could probably put the guards' houses near the edge of town, too. That way, if the enemy gets to your houses, they're fighting the guards before they fight your kind of squishy villagers. There's, like, so much strategy here I never expected. All these emergent things in the gameplay. Yeah, it's sweet. Okay, let me use a wrench. Red wire, green wire, blue wire, yellow wire. It's like bomb defusal. Remove logic wire and gates. All right, let's get one of these two because we're bound to make some mistakes. It's like a whole electrical system. Sound gate can be placed. God, this is like very Minecrafty. I like it. This is so cool. It has a kind of a Keeper RL vibe about it too. Which is another game we have to play. I mean, I've seen a lot of it. Like, I really want to try it. Okay, cool. It totally works. I bet you we could make like a really extensive fire trap here. Okay, good. I managed to hurt myself. I guess it remains to be seen if I can prevent my villagers from being hurt by this. Although I could probably create some area where they would fight them rather than, you know, the other way around. Cool. All right, willing to live with that. Willing to live with that. I do like the kind of display of the fire. Nice. Let's see what else. Let's take one more healing potion in a minute. Yeah, I don't want to die yet. Okay, that should somewhat defend this. I think let's go back down and get some stone. Now I'm kind of enthralled by the whole, like, fortress building aspect of this game. Could get some more quartz, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, this game is giving me all the same feelings that I just had when I played Stardew Valley for the first time, which was one of just, like, utter overwhelm, and God, I was in love with the game. I had never actually played Stardew, and a lot of you guys had loved and recommended the game, and it was fun to play it together, though I guess the one thing I regretted was that I played it years after people had been playing it for a long time, and I just felt kind of silly for that. I mean, this is giving me all the same, like, the same serotonin release. Yeah, this is sweet. I mean, this game is gonna get seen by more people. Or hopefully it will. Hopefully it won't get forgotten. Because there's a lot of good here. Ooh, grab whatever items or chests I've turned settler access to. Oh, do you think it was because I turned on the settler access? That's probably why. I thought that was just like their priorities. Okay, so then you have a distinction between chests that do and don't have settler access. That is good to know. It feels great to do this mining now. I want to get some type of explosive weapon. We should go see if there's anything we could use to mine explosively. That's kind of a silly way to say it, but yeah. Like, just think about how much more quickly we could gain materials if we did that. Even more so than just working with our miner. I guess the one thing that would be nice is if we could get the miner to work faster, and if we could get building to be done faster. Those would be my two requested features. We could also, like, set up a whole... like a lever to basically just blow up when enemies are coming in, too, I guess. Oh, yeah, tile bombs. Thank you. Yeah, how do you craft a bomb again? Okay, cool. We got another miner.
Have a nice day.
Hey, Wampa Stampa. Thank you very much for the 27 months. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day, too. I do really appreciate it. Thank you. Stardew apparently getting another patch. Wait, really? I didn't know that they still patch Stardew. How do you craft a bomb? Like this. Wait a second. Oh, whoops. I accidentally just took all my potions. Bomb. We need... No. Never mind. I don't believe that you can. You need a bomb to craft a bomb. Yeah, we can't do it. No, you can't. How dare you? Wall. I just want to see if I can start by, like, feeding them into one particular entrance. Okay, I've got 61 here, 67. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Alright, let's keep building this wall around our base. I like the way that the pixels update here with every single time you, like, build something. It's very satisfying to see your map evolve and grow. 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 I believe you can also fill in the water spaces as well, which we haven't done yet. Also, hey, Dapper Cat, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Appreciate you very much. Hope you've been having a good day. Hope you guys had a good stream. What are you doing? Thanks for sending your folks over here. Were you guys playing Necesse? Or what were you guys up to? Hang on a second. I need more sand back. Okay, there we go. We can place the sand onto the sand. Or first off, we place it here, just because this doesn't look quite right. Now, can we place it onto the water? Oh, no, we've got to actually... How do we unfill the water? Or, you know what I mean. Fill the water with land filled, more or less. I want to say that I had a water bucket. You love the way I place sand on sand. Thank you very much. Try to lurk when I can be like, ooh, phasmophobia. Man, it's been a minute. I feel as though I should go dig back up that bucket that I had from before. Oh, we can also go ahead and just put all of this stuff in here. I guess we're not going to get much out of this. Wooden door. Shears. Ah, man, my head is really spinning again. There's just so much stuff to do in this game. Is this like a game? Maybe this game is like Zomboid, where a lot of people have had it in their library and they kind of forget about it. That's a good point. Yeah. Hang on a second. Here we go. Ooh. All right. Is that a? Wait a minute. Is that a? Dude, how did a zombie spawn on my island? Was it too dark here? Really? That's kind of bizarre. I think I might just wall in the entire island at this rate. Like, what's the point? Welcome to Wall Island. Oh, whoops, I am trying to pick down a tree. Silly me. Alright, here we go. It has that, like, very Terraria placement, though. It really does feel like Terraria there. Okay, we've done a little bit of mining, a little bit of that. I really think that, though, you know, whenever I go down and try to craft tools, I think it's a little bit hopeless. You're best off in this game, it seems to me, just going down and getting more loot, bringing it back, designing a system so that it can be accommodated by all your NPCs, have them do all the busy work, and then you go off and, you know, you're busy doing all the adventuring. So let's go ahead and handle the rest of that. And also, too, let's go ahead and give our NPCs access to good weapons. I want to see if they just take these, if I give it to them. If I put my Void Staff... Now, maybe I want to keep my Void Staff. But if I give them, say, for example, the Void Boomerang, will one of them take that? I'm just going to give them some time. Maybe I'll go to bed for a moment. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some walls. Nice. Man, they've done such a great job with these wood walls. I know I'm talking about them like they're real people. You guys did such a great job. I think I'm going to put you all up for a promotion. They are my cronies. They'll probably all die sooner or later. We all just live in a big box. It's more or less like our own society. We're all just living in a box. Alright, here we go. Trees down, trees down. Yeah, I think my one big request would just be, like, builder NPCs, you know? Like, NPCs that could do that. Also, does that already exist in the game and I just don't know about it? I haven't seen it. Please correct me if I'm being an idiot. The Wahlbergs will come to Wall Island. That's funny. Oh, cool. Tim the Guard has actually taken the Void Boomerang. That's sweet. I wonder if they'll just take the best item available to them. Okay, cool. We've got a little bit of striking going on. I'm trying my best, everyone. I'm trying to make beds to make you all happy. You know, another thing occurred to me is that if you can't find an item, then you could probably just create a chest for it and put that chest down somewhere. And then say, like, top priority to put it down here. So I won't use that. That way you can find items if you need them. Man, I'm, like, becoming a genius from playing it. Ooh. Ooh, I could make them their own spider staffs. Whoa, I hadn't thought of this. Ooh, why didn't I think of that? Hang on a second. Let's go ahead over here. I have more spider glands. I don't know why I just went like, ooh, but, you know, that's a crazy idea. Crazy, crazy idea. Ooh, there goes crazy old AA again with his ideas. Cave spider gland. We have 89 cave spider glands. Jeez. Wait, we could create a giant army of spiders. Let's see. Maybe only the alchemist can do this, though, because he's wearing these pointy robes. Maybe not, because there is a wizard in another settlement. I've seen him. Hang on a second. Let's go ahead and just tell them to make... There, we have to craft this at an altar. Or a workstation. Whoops. Spider. Imagine an army of, like, hundreds of spiders. Here's 1, 2, 3. Jesus, look out. Look out. Not only will I have my own. Let's see if this works. Let's see if it works. Hang on a second. Here, just everyone go ahead and take some spider staffs. Make armor and weapons for my people. I mean, if the game can run that many NPCs at once, why shouldn't it be able to run that many spawns at once? I see this as a pretty potential option for something that could happen. You imagine an army of like thousands of spiders. I love crashing the game. It's like my favorite thing to do. Also, where did I put those beds? Okay, now I am forgetting. Alright, I need like some kind of... I might start to make some dedicated workshops, just because I'm feeling confused now. Okay, let's say settlers have access to this. We'll say high priority, and we need, wool. Wait a minute. Clear all. I need wool in here. And I need some logs. Yeah. I wonder if you can allow, like, a certain max total items, max total of each stacks. I guess you could do, like, specific amounts as well. Okay, cool. So there is wool to be had, but where is it? Where is it indeed? I need to make workshops. Yeah, I'm going to need to go back and, like, scale up. This is feeling like the first time I played Factorio, when the first time I was like, oh, we'll have one place where we make each thing in the factory. It was very quick that I had to just totally restart the game, because that wasn't working for me at all. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? I just realized, you know, this is basically like World of Warcraft, the game. Like, I'm not going to... I mean, this isn't WoW, but, you know, I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. I'm going to need to bring those guards with me. Now it's just, like, staring me right in the face. I'm going to need the guards with me if I want to do, the boss battles. Because how else am I going to do it totally on my own? It's just, like, that's nonsense. Yeah, we're going to have to go back to that boss fight and bring back our guards with us. Now it seems obvious, but Before, I was just like, oh, I guess I'm going to have to do everything on my own. Now, granted that there probably are builds where you could do it on your own. But even so. Put ladders in the caves to go deeper. You know, I have not tried that, but I should. There are some caves with deeper levels, many of them. See if I can find more wool. I don't know why people aren't really doing a very good job bringing over the wool. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it myself. It doesn't help if everyone is dying all the time either. Alright, now I want to go back and check and see if they got those spider spawns. Otherwise, I will go to the other village and I will recruit the wizard, because I definitely have more of the items in the game now, and I could probably go kidnap other people from other villages, pretty much. Just like, there are all these people. If you give me money, I will leave my town. They're looking for jobs. You can't blame them. They're looking for jobs. There's Steam Workshop for this game. Okay, just sign me up. Okay, they are not claiming the spider staffs. That is unfortunate. I guess I could get them armor, though. Even so. Even still. Alright, not seeing what I'm liking there. Alright, whatever. What else are they putting in these chests? 22 wheat. Yeah, it's just such a disorganized mess still. Nope. Okay. Alright, ooh, another sheep. I'm gonna get a couple more beds down here. Now I'm starting to feel like I'm done with the discovery part, and I just need to do some grinding on my own. This is sweet, though. Totally different flavor from anything that I've played, for all the comparisons. I'd say that we're about 10 hours in now. I'm really just impressed with this game. It's amazing. I know that sounds like so highfalutin of me, but, like, yeah. I don't know. A lot of people are asking me, what's your opinion on it? Like, this game is awesome. Totally in love. It's kind of reminding me back to there was like a Christmas once when I got into RimWorld, and I remember I spent the whole day just reading people's comments on like what to do in RimWorld, because RimWorld had been out long enough that people more or less knew how to play it, but it wasn't like super widespread, so there was still an opportunity to like, I don't know, kind of teach people RimWorld as I played it. At least for some people. Anyway, yeah, to make a long story short, I don't know, I'm just feeling like that same kind of, ooh, like, wonderment here. And that is very nice. Okay, let's put this away, too. Alright, so we have tons of doors, enough beds. I think we have enough beds now. Oh, I had 3, I've now 5 in my inventory. I didn't even see that. It would be nice a little bit if some of the icons were a little bit bigger. It is kind of tricky to read them at times. But whatever, you know. Yeah, I mean, for the amount of content that this game has, it's insane. Try to multiplayer. Is it stable? It seems really stable to me. Although I haven't done the multiplayer, so I don't really know. What do I do? What do I do with these people now? I could go and make them helmets and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and tell them to just craft some armor, too. Yeah, let's say that. Craft armor and, like, other good tools, just so that we can have them available at times. Iron bars. They kind of struggle to find the iron for themselves. Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that myself. Oh, well. The nice part is you can basically just throw anything anywhere, and your villagers will pick it up. I gotta go, like, regroup and figure out what to do with myself. I mean, like, in summation, what did we do in this video? We found the swamp, and we fought one of the swamp monsters. We got all of the ivy. We improved our armor. We got way better tools and stuff like that. But honestly, like, this game's difficulty seems to have scaled really fast, and now I need to go ahead and manage an entire colony. So I think I'm just gonna spend some time here getting this place more organized, because I feel like that's kind of holding me back. I severely underestimated just the sheer amount of organization needed to do. This is a pretty big brain game. It does not look like it. It looks like a very fun, chill game where it's just like, ooh, nice pixel art. But there is a lot of content here. And yeah, anyway, we'll be back for I guess we'll be back for part 4 on that. But yeah, anyway, I think we will leave a bookmark in it there for tonight.